idea. Okay, so it's something that if format have the information that can provide to our members, they can look into it. We understand the neighborhood that we can have investment over there. The same thing they have like city farm program. Okay, you have city farm program. That's a free land with the city of Chicago, with the county that belong to them. Okay, so they only get for $1, even for nothing. You just get a after school program kick over there to go and do city farming right here. And you can still sell your produce to local grocery store. So I'm just supporting what you're saying, man. Okay, that's just share with them. But we're gonna provide that information. Everybody that log in today, you're gonna get a copy of the record.
Slides, yep. Yeah. So let me see. How do we get information to sign up for the workshop, please? I think is that the is that the City of Chicago Small Business Program you're talking about?
Yes.
Okay. So what I can do is just grab a link real quick.
Yes.
Drop it in.
It's a business. I forgot the BACP. That's acronym. Just,
yeah, BACP. Okay.
Yeah. And as that's what we try to do for you. We are pretty much one-stop shop. Like bring Matt. We bring people from the USBA. Working out with the US Commerce Department. Pretty much they stay focused right now in the export. Okay, what can you export internationally? USTDA, United States Trading Development Agency. You want to have a big project in terms of the grant. There's some people right now in Nigeria right now with the Cardinal State right now with the power plant. So there's a collaboration with the state and individual or with the US government. Okay, so there's a step we have to go through. That's a vet you first. Okay, you have a big project that will be partnered with governmental to governmental industry, but you can be a consulting part. To bring that project in the rural area they need. The power, solar, wind, okay, these are the things that it's right there that, like right now, let me share something right quick, which is not with the state right now. When I was with the Continental African Chamber of Commerce years ago, I don't know whether you know this, Matt, state of Illinois is the only state in the US that have a separate trading section in all African countries, okay? So they can do a business. So Illinois State can do a business with any government or any individual, okay?
Yeah.
You can do a business with the state of Illinois, okay? So it's something that
I don't know if have you met the brother Sam, who works with the Illinois Trade Office?
Yes, Sam. Yeah, I know Sam years ago. Yes.
Okay.
Sam is usually with the African Trade Expert. Middle East and African Trade.
Yep. That's him. Yep. Okay, he's a good brother.
I've been searching for him, but I haven't seen whether we'll have a new governor. So I haven't seen him on the radar for a while. Okay,
Okay. He's still around though. He's still around.
Yeah, I believe so. Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
no, but I think what I just want to say, man, what you're saying is absolutely right. And the thing is, entrepreneurship is not easy to do. It's very difficult to do. And we already know this, all of us do. It's simple, but it's not easy, and my job is to be a partner to you as you're working to advance your business. Ultimately, it's still your challenge to get in front of your customers, make sure your food is better, make sure you clean better, make sure you, provide your service better, whatever your business is. But my role is to help you build capacity, help you remove barriers, help empower you with information. And I have a special emphasis on Black businesses. And I think that's a special thing because there's so much energy and creativity in our community that we need to leverage to create some resilience and independence. So when you talk about, the stores in our neighborhoods, the services in our neighborhoods, and the people who own them, it's important that more businesses in our neighborhoods are hiring neighborhood residents who are owned by neighborhood residents. And those are the things that you can do through entrepreneurship. And so that's what I'm here to do, try to help support business creation in our community.
Just for everybody know, I unmute you guys. You can ask a question. If you have any question for Matt, you feel free to do so. Okay, you just unmute yourself and ask a question. If you have any question, concern, comment. Okay, So if you don't, to support it, there's another thing with the COVID right now, which can get opportunity. Through my research, Mark, I found out there's a lot of a few companies, maybe more. I do a research from state of Illinois that they get a grant from Exim. Exim Bank, the export import bank. Okay, do with the COVID-19 too. Okay, this is yes. Okay, I have a Clark mosquito control product in St. Charles, Illinois. Sega Manufacturing Company. That's a big company. I'm talking in some over $300,000, $1 million because yes. Okay. So when I look at this, it's the value you see. Okay, that's our next probably event to try to get people.
Okay.
Exim Bank coming in.
Okay.
That's why I mentioned all this to people right to realize that
export import bank. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Part of the what Exxon do right now is that even though for any U.S. company, okay, because if you are here, they look at your US company, they will bet the company you're going to do any business with Africa. They have
really,
yes, they have legitimate business that they are trustworthy. Okay, you can do a business with. One, number two, again, okay, there's a kind of insurance that can have that they make sure, okay, your product, your good is delivered, okay, and you get paid. If you are not getting paid, okay, they will pay you back. So there's a lot of resources that a lot of us as African diaspora, African American, we are making that, which I realize right now with the COVID right now, and BLM that are going on right now, okay,
yeah,
it really exposed a lot to take the opportunity.
That's right.
Of but the bottom line, the goal of the U.S. government in any manufacturing, as long as we are providing employment for the U.S. citizen, okay, the government is ready to work with you. Not only have a technical expert to work you from point A to point B. Okay? And this is, to me personally, I believe probably, Alan is the vice president of which one's background is, you know what I'm talking about. I think right now is the kind of opportunity right now for us, African American, okay, African diaspora, to take that opportunity right now, okay. There's a lot of room right now, okay, because of the movement is going on right now, okay. Everyone want to be good to us, okay. In terms of when it comes to business, you want to do trade, okay, there's a lot of program out here, but it's just we just have to find a way. Back into it. How? Like you, Matt, okay, like people that you have in that area, what you are doing right now, that we can bring up for resources, okay, for our people right now, okay. As you say, entrepreneurship is hard, but it's very rewarding.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Okay, so everyone have a question. We have 8 more minutes for Matt, okay, for Q&A. So if anybody has a question to ask, so feel free to do so. You can unmute yourself, okay, Okay, Adia.
Yes, I do have a question.
Right.
We're all aware that a lot of resources out there for us to tap into, but it's so overwhelming that there's so many information and resources out there, we get confused. So how do we streamline which resources is best suited for the kind of business we're into, or for any kind of business any kind of resources that will benefit our kind of business?
That's a great point. I think sometimes it's like you're trying to drink water out of a fire hose. It's just coming at you too fast. I understand that. Really, I always think about it as case by case, depending on what your goals are and depending on what type of challenges you have, there's probably a specific response for that. particular case, you know. So, and I always tell people that the Small Business Development Center is always a good first step, because it's absolutely free. They'll sit down with you for a consultation. If you got a business plan, they'll look over it with you. If you don't, they'll help you build one. They can do market research for your community to understand about, you know, pricing and competition. And so the Small Business Development Center is always a good first step.
Okay, can you share a link to that where we can actually have that information? Thank you.
Yeah, ma'am.
Thank you.
Okay, I have a question. This is very serious. Okay, it said, how can I get $10 million loan for my business?
What's the question?
The question is how can I get $10 million loan for my business?
10 million. I think, you know, to get 10 million, you're probably gonna have to have about 2 million yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's generally how it works. You know, if somebody loans you some money, they're gonna want you to have like 20% of it on the front end, 25% on the front end. But you can get it, and you just gotta have a good plan. You gotta have a show. You gotta have some collateral, and then you gotta show that you have the capacity to pay it back. So, you know, that's how I would say that. You know, and the SBA, you know, can help you with that. They got programs in that range, but I would say you need to have some collateral. You need to have a good business plan. You need to have probably about 20% yourself down.
Thank you. Okay.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna share my screen again real quick. Let me see. Okay, here we go. So this is just Google. I'm gonna just show you the Illinois Department of Commerce website. What I do is just put IL DCEO. That's the Illinois Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity. I just go to Google, and it's the first result that you see, Illinois DCEO. So this is the web page. Right at the top, you see help for COVID-19. That's for businesses, workers, residents. And then you see the guidelines for Restore Illinois. That's the public health rules for businesses, you know, what certain businesses can do and to try to help prevent the spread. And you go down more and you see all of these different icons. These are just some helpful programs that they put at the top to clarify some things about resources that are available right now. I think I mentioned that big program right now is closed, but it'll show you all of the people who won. There's a link right here, and to tell you the rules for the program. But what I'll show you is I go to the Entrepreneurs tab, and then you go down to Small Business Centers. I click on that. So this page just tells you all about the small business centers, all the different offices that are available. There's a lot of resources on the side, step-by-step guide for starting a business startup resources, search and answers, regulatory answers. So right here at the Entrepreneurs tab at the Small Business Centers page, there's a lot of good information. Let me see, there's a link here. Find Illinois SBD centers in your area. You click that. And what you'll do is you'll pick which type of center you're looking for. Is it the Small Business Development Center? Is it the International Trade Center? Or the Procurement Technical Assistance Center? You can pick whichever one, put in your zip code, and it'll show you all of the centers in your area. So I just wanted to show you guys that. I'll show you one more thing. If you go back up to the Entrepreneurs page, you'll see the Office of Minority Economic Empowerment. That's the office I work with. I just want to show you this page. We got a lot of things going on for National Black Business Month. At the top, we have a series of programs that we're doing with Groupon. And this Thursday is like the final offering for that series. We had a series. And this is it's gonna have Mark Morial from the Urban League, Small Business Administration, myself, I'm gonna be on the panel, Black Business from Chicago, Stephanie Hart, Kamika Smith, who owns the Boss Network, a women's business network. You can register for free. And then we're doing a couple of more events for National Black Business Month. We've had events all month. These are the last couple that we have listed. I just want to show you guys the website as a resource as well. A lot of good information there.
Thank you, Matt. That was very helpful.
Thank you for your question. What kind of business do you have?
I am into organic skincare.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of opportunities in there. Skincare, health and beauty.
Yes.
Good.
Okay. So if you don't have any, so thank you for everyone for being part of
I have a question.
I think Ms. Grace said she has a question.
Okay, go ahead, Grace.
I'm sorry, because I think I might have joined a little later, but my question really is around grant, and will they support opening like a medical practice, and does it have to be in the city of Chicago? I currently don't live in the city, but will they support business that want to maybe is thinking about moving to the South Side to open a medical practice, and how much are they willing to support someone like that? Obviously, there's a lot of risks. There are a lot of risks involved. I was just curious as to how that would play out.
I think that I know that a lot of medical practices, I know a lot of hospitals are nonprofits, and I don't know of very many independent medical practices. Is that what you're thinking of, like starting up an independent medical practice? Or are you trying
Right,
to
so it would be like a private practice.
private practice? Okay. Well, that is a business, and I think that would be looked upon as a traditional small business would, whereas they would want to see a plan for your business. They would want to see that you have, a plan would be like, this is my customer base, this is my costs, this is my potential revenue, over X amount of time, and this is how much money I'll need in a loan. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that loan maybe would be used to acquire a building or something like that, or maybe it would just be for working capital to hold you over while you are billing insurance to make your money. But they will want to see a plan, like any other small business, a plan. And then they will want to know, typically before they give you a loan, they want to see a plan, they want to see some collateral, and they will want you to have usually like 20% of however much money you are requesting on the front end. Usually when they give you a small business loan, they will loan you 75% of it, maybe up to 80%, and sometimes more. But I always just tell people, you want to bring about 20% to the table yourself.
Right. Is there usually a cap as far as how much they're willing to lend? And
yeah, I think it depends on the applicant. Sometimes if you are newer and you don't have a lot of history, they won't want to loan you a lot of money.
mm-hmm.
So that means maybe you have to scale down your initial plans. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you got a big vision, but because you're still new, you can't get all of that money. So you can start with this much and demonstrate that you have the capacity, and then you can grow your relationship with the bank. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. What would be the advantage of going this route versus doing like a traditional, me walking into a Bank of America or Chase or something like that?
Well, I think you could do that too. I know typically the big banks, Chase, Bank of America, they're really good. Now, this is just my opinion. They're really good about doing retail services for us, like checking accounts and They got real cool apps where you can take a picture of the check and deposit the money and stuff like that. But when it comes to business stuff, small businesses have a little bit more of a struggle working with those big money center banks. And sometimes it's because the decision makers aren't as close to the ground as you would see with like a regional bank or a community bank. So I mentioned that I'm an entrepreneur. I work with a bank that's located here in my hometown. And I've been able to do a lot with them because of, I think, my proximity to the decision makers. They see what I'm trying to do. I've demonstrated that I can execute it on a smaller level. And over time, they've worked with me to grow my line of credit with them. So I always tell people, I can't tell you who to bank with, but I would say choose a couple of banks that you would consider. And when you tighten up that plan, go to them with your plan and tell them. Hey,
I think what I'm asking is, would it be like a better interest rate in terms of something like that? Or would it be, just market value? Or
interest rates are kind of, market driven, I guess. It depends. It just kind of depends. Money is kind of cheap right now. That's what they're saying. Money is cheap. Interest rates are low. So of course, SBA programs give you a little bit better rates, and then really the interest rate depends on the applicant, your credit,
right?
How much if you need more money from them, versus less money, they may charge you more for that. You know what I mean? It's all case by case. It's hard to say, making some generalizations, but it's all case by case. But you can definitely do it. It wouldn't be necessarily. It'll be a heavy lift, but you can do it, and it'll be worth it too.
Thank you. One last question. And again, would I have to be living in the city of Chicago, or does it not matter where my residence?
No, I don't think it matters. It depends on if you're trying to leverage some specific city of Chicago programming. Now, but I would say just build out your plan and then, work out those other pieces. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Build out your plan first, and you can say, I could locate this here, I could locate this there, and I can talk to you more about those things too.
If I'm coming from for the grace right pay, another thing I can tell you to go for medical, okay, and look out for the neighborhood. You don't have to be in the city too. Look out for the neighborhood, okay, that there's something they don't have, okay, based on that research, I'm telling you right now, okay, that's a lot of things right there that we don't know. So when you do that neighborhood, there's something they don't have that you want to do, okay, apart from medical, okay. You can tap into that resources and use that thing. It will give you leverage, okay, to get a grant too. There's some program like a grant they can give it to you too, okay, So for math, when your question you're asking him, it works for the state. So if you do with them, they give you opportunity anywhere in the state of Illinois, okay, But if you get a grant with the city of Chicago, that's your limitation with the city of Chicago. Even though, okay, city of Chicago has some program. Most of the programs, sometimes it might come from the federal level or state level, okay? They can still give you kind of thing that you need, okay? But always look for what you try to do, what are they need in that neighborhood? Now, let me give you an example now, for City of Chicago now. Since Mayor Lightfoot coming as a mayor right now, okay? There's a lot of investment will come to the south and west side of Chicago right now, all right? Okay, that's number two again. If you want to do something in the neighborhood, try to get involved in that neighborhood you're looking into, or find out in the locality or municipality you try to, do your business into. If you don't understand that neighborhood, do not go over there and do a business. You have to find out what they need in that neighborhood before you get yourself into it. So, you give you leverage for you to know your councilman, your state senator, okay? Do your plan. That will be incorporated with your business plan. Okay, they are looking for social and so. Let me give you another example. There's something I just sent to me today right now. There's something from the US SBA right now with Congressional Business District that what are they need in that neighborhood, okay? So, if I get that information, I'll pass it on to everybody right now. They map the area or to the last call that, you know what, in southeast side of Chicago, okay, they don't have, let's say they don't have any gas station, okay, we look into it. So this is something that you have to look into. We don't have a gas station. Oh, what can I get into it right now? Sigo can have program for minority program. You can talk to Matt in that area. This is where I found out that area. How can the state help me with it? Okay, they'll do the research. It work for you as a taxpayer in return right now. We have a score they can do a help you to business plan. Okay,
Score.
Exactly. So those are there's a tons of information. Like Alima asked a question earlier on. Exactly the way our system designed. Okay, it's a bunch of book to scare you away. Okay. So you have to understand the system. I'll be honest with you. Okay, yeah. But how can you go around it? We have Matt as a program.
Yeah.
We have Matt Ferguson as USB director.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what we try to narrow your time consuming and consultation. Okay. For example, right now, when you go to commerce department, there's some retired CEO or failed CEO of a company. They have expertise. Okay. It's your tax money. You're ready to work with us. That's why we are here as Nigerian Global Chamber of Commerce for you to bring down resources. We call ourselves one-stop shop. We are pretty much advocacy. Okay, yeah, I know this. I have business plan for the past 10 years under my pillow. No, we want to bring that out. We want to bring that your business out to invest in that neighborhood, to be part of that neighborhood. So that's what we're here for you. So just so back up your question. Go out look into. Like now, for example, right now, Mercy Hospital want to pack up right now. None of the hospital want to do, partner with them. Okay, go and look for areas on the west side. They don't have any medical clinic. Maybe they have to go maybe 10, 15 miles or 3 miles away. Are they need you in that area to have your medical practice in that neighborhood? That you can be partner or referrer to another hospital about 5-10 miles away. Okay, so that's a lot of things right here, that we have to bring people in that expert area to help you out. I hope probably, help you a little bit.
Thank you. I think it just sometimes gets overwhelming because like someone else said, there's a lot of information and you don't know where to start. I mean, I can say that I have a business plan, and obviously I work right now. I don't know what else, how to go from there. Like, what would be my next step?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you can reach out to us. I'm sorry, I'm not right with you. Reach out to me after we finish, okay? And then we'll try to help you out. That's what we have for the community at the same time, okay?
That's right.
Exactly, okay? So, even though we don't have that resources, we can refer you to people that have that knowledge more than us, the expertise. As I said, it's the same thing. Matt, honestly, I just blew my, when I went to the international trade, the US commercial services, I saw these two company, they're going to get their, power project plan for Kaduna State from Nigeria. Okay, those are the fund that technical expert, they've been there for you right now. Okay, so don't get discouraged. Okay, our system, okay, that's the way designed. I'll be honest with you, off the record. Okay, all right. So that's idea. This is design. So do not give up your dream. Do not give up your passion. Don't give up what you want to do to betterment for yourself or our community at large.
Can I say something?
Yes, please.
Yes, honestly, a lot of people I know they've done their feasibility studies. They have their business plan in place. Some of them even have capital. Now they get stuck because they don't know the next step to take. And I think that is a lot of stories I hear more often when I meet people that want to start up their business. Having resources, having Nigerian Global Chamber of Commerce provide those resources for people to tap into, to know, to have a checklist to check every step of the way will really be helpful. Now, what my question will be is, is there anything on the website that can, that's one, who is interested in starting up a business, who already have done their homework, will, book an appointment to see a consultant via Nigerian Global Chamber of Commerce? Is there any kind of platform for that?
Like a mentor, something
No,
like that?
no. I'm talking about not consultation, because we have a lot of people who are interested in having, starting a business. They have their business plan, they've done their feasibility studies, and maybe do have some capital to start the business. But with Nigerian Global Chambers being the, next stop, the bridge, is there on the website somewhere where someone can actually, fill out an application for consultation?
Okay. Yeah.
That's for Ola, actually, I think, because
Ola.
Okay.
or either Ola or
Matt, okay, Matt, can I figure out, go ahead and answer that.
But does he? I'm talking about Nigerian Global Chamber of Commerce now, the website.
Okay.
So Matt, is he part of the?
Okay.
No. So maybe I can. This is Balaji. I can try to answer, right?
Yes,
So,
exactly, Balaji.
Yeah. So the internally, right? From a strategic standpoint, we do not have one, and we haven't listed that. The intent, the strategy there is for us to actually have our members engage during this kind of event. And because of COVID, we've not been able to meet in person. That is the power of networking and actually meeting people in person, and you can tell them exactly what your needs are, exchange business cards, and then after that, schedule your one-on-one consultation. So that's the kind of environment that we strategically that we want to provide to all of our members and entrepreneurs. If we thought about it in the past. If we could possibly list phone numbers, right? A lot of people would just go there and call phone numbers and wouldn't bother to attend any of these events.
No, Balaji, you're getting it wrong. What I'm saying, I'm not saying we should have phone numbers listed on the website. I'm saying we should have a link where a new business or a link where someone who is ready to start a business but needs consultation, they can click on that link and actually schedule like a consultation via the website. That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, this is a very great idea. Of course, a lot of people will learn from it, but some people don't have time to actually be in a Zoom meeting. But if they do go to our website and see that there's a link where they can actually book an appointment to see a consultant who can actually give them resources or give them, this is what I'm looking for them to actually have the information they need to move to the next step of being a business owner. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I agreed. And I think that's something that we would look into internally.
Okay.
Let me come in first, okay? Number one, the first thing, you cannot go to our website. You have to become a member first, okay? Okay, it's a member driving. You cannot come from outside without a member that can give you free consultation, okay? So when you become a member, you understand right now, and then you tell our name. That's why you have an application form as a member, okay?
Okay.
What are you doing right now? Okay, how do you know about us? So what is your need? So based on the application, okay, we can scrutinize the application and say, this is what you need. Without you for not being a member, we cannot give a free consultation without being a member of the organization.
So what we're saying is members have a link where they can actually schedule an appointment for consultation.
It's after you become a member first, you tell our name. First,
that was why I said member.
Yes, first you become a member first, okay? And then you have to become a member, okay?
Okay.
The part of things we are doing right now is part of what we are doing to the member right now, okay?
Okay.
So the reason why you are joining is because I want to do A, B, and C, okay? Then your need, then we can work with you. You understand what I mean? Does that answer your question?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Okay. So I passed time for March 7/18. So once again, I want to thank everybody. If you are not a member yet, so sign up. We have a free membership up to next year. You see what I will try to do right now to deliver to community right now. Okay, so you're getting free information. Become a member. Okay, so and then there's a lot coming. 2021. Probably you see him more. Some, you mentioned Sam. Sam has been with the state for Sam almost 20 years right now. Is African Middle East expert in terms of trade. So these are people that have been searching for a long time to, so Matt, I'll talk to you about that later on, okay?
Okay.
So, and then that's a lot of things that I say. Another thing I will share with everybody right now is that there's some stuff you can get, personal one-on-one, but as an umbrella, as a community, you get more opportunity than individual. Okay, let me share that with you. Some of this you get consultation. Okay, they'll give a little, because some of these people, so-called expert, they bring, like for Matt right now, he works for the state. It's part of his job to do this for us right now, for the people. Okay, some of these experts, they are retired, they are professors. Believe me. Okay, they used to be CEO of the company. Okay, they have their own consulting company. They give you little. Okay, apart from that, you have to go back and meet them and pay money. Don't think they'll give everything that you need. No. Okay, so city, state, and county, they are paying them. They do as a side gig business too. Okay, Matt, if I'm wrong, please correct me. Okay, so they are
right.
Under consultants.
Yeah.
You can do the same thing too. There's the people who are made from city of Chicago. Now they are lecturing us right now. They used to be like me, going to the workshop. Now they have their own gig enterprise. Now they're making millions. Now the city hired them right now to lecture. Okay, so you cannot get everything you are needing with some of these people. They'll give you a little, but but they will help you. But the rest is left to you to take to further. Okay, so if we're gonna call for tonight, I want to thank every one of you. And once again, thank you so much, Matt, for being this part of the movement. I really appreciate that your time tonight. And thank you, everyone. Don't forget, check our website, www.nigerianglobalchamber.org. Okay, it's a free membership once again. And then, wish everybody have a nice night and stay safe.
Happy National Black Business Month.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.